to Centre Stage, your hub for everything going on during the FIFA Women's World Cup, presented by JD Sports. I'm KRISSA and this is Samuel.
What up, guys?
We're back again. Of course, we have the lovely Emma ILIOJSKI today, and we have Emma's teammate and my teammate from back in the day. So exciting.
Reunited.
The incredibly talented Canberra United forward, Nicki Flannery.
Great start.
Welcome. It's so exciting. If you guys didn't know, Nicki and I played at Woden Valley together back, we can't remember the
Back
year.
in the
back
valley.
in the early, late 2000s.
Around
So-
when Emma was born.
Around roughly the year Emma was born, we were killing it on the field. Nicki, not so much me, but Nicki. But yeah, it's so good to have you here. Before we start, Samuel, do you want to tell the people what they need to do? You're not
Guys.
happy with them this week?
You know, nah. Honestly, everything's been great. The reception's been amazing.
Really has
Really enjoying my time here on Centre Stage with everybody. The guests have all been phenomenal. Big shoes
We've
to
been
fill.
so lucky. Yeah, no pressure, Nicki.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment anything you want to see. Let us know because we will talk about it. We are not getting desperate for ideas, but we will talk about it.
Yeah, we've got endless supply, but we want to talk about what you want us to talk about. So don't be shy, and don't forget to subscribe. Very important.
Subscribe.
Number
And not TikTok.
one, not TikTok. We don't need TikTok.
As much as we say, you guys don't seem to listen because TikTok keeps going up. I don't want it to go up anymore.
we're
I've had
sick of
enough. So YouTube, head over to YouTube, subscribe, and yeah, we'll send you a photo of Mitch.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll subscribe. So the Matildas are through. Thank God. We topped the group with a 4-0 win against Canada. Amazing. Emma, what do you think they did differently in this game to get such a good result and make it through the group?
I think we looked like a winning team. Like from the moment the whistle blew, it just felt different to the game against Nigeria. Like we just knew we needed to win.
You said
But
it,
I think
Emma.
you saw it straight away. Yeah. I think it was great from the first whistle, and we saw that with the early goals. And I think once we got the early goals, it kind of gave the girls confidence for the rest of the game. But it was fantastic. Loved it.
Do you agree, Nicki?
Oh yeah, definitely agree. Like, just started with a bang, so I think
Exactly.
do that again on Monday night will be sweet.
I just I don't know what it is. You said it last week, Emma, like they just seem to perform when the pressure's on and when like it's the absolute last chance. But I think as well, the absolute most positive thing and the thing that made the team better was having Ford and Catley back on the same side. And like, excuse me, the presenters, the commentators, everyone said it before the game, like that's going to be crucial to their performance. And it was like the way they linked up was just incredible. And I think Ford looked so much more comfortable on the left, and that's her best game by far this tournament. And, you know, obviously another positive was that Sam Kerr didn't have to play. Like, well, they could have put her on, but like we have to rest her, and then we just have an even stronger team going into next game. Do you agree?
Yeah. You know what? I hate to be the one to say it, but I guess I know ball, right? I guess I know ball because I remember I sat here and said, when we verse teams that like to sit back
You
and,
did say
and,
that.
and,
True.
and
You did
park
say
the
that.
bus and keep their shape in front of their goal, it's not easy for us to break down. But when teams come out and play against us, and when we're allowed to sit back and break and counter, we look so much more dangerous. And you guys saw it. We're defensively, we're way stronger when we're sitting connected in a block.
Yep.
And then going forward, we look so much more dangerous when we're breaking. And I think having Mary Fowler in the middle helped a lot because she was almost an outlet every single time we got the ball. And then Ford out wide is just, she
Amazing.
can create so much.
I think as well, like our midfielders had the space to like play in between the lines and go forward. We didn't play backwards as much, and like Catley and Carpenter were getting so much space going forward. And like you said, Canada allowed us that space and we took it, and that's when we,
When we're at our best.
yeah, definitely. Emma, what do you think changed for the girls this game? Was it just a mentality thing, you think?
Maybe. I think through the week we know that they were saying how they love playing with their backs against the wall, and I think we saw that. But I think, as you said, Samuel, like Fowler coming back in was huge. And I thought Van Egmond playing higher up was actually
100%.
like
Yeah.
huge, and I thought it did really well rather than putting Ford there. Yeah, the left side killed it. Like all day, it was so good. And I thought Ellie was really disciplined as well, and really picked her moments, and it was well. Like Raso covered when she needed to. I thought the partnership actually was really good and a lot better.
Yeah, that communication which we talked about last week seemed to be a lot better. There was so many times where Carpenter went forward, and I'm like, who's covering her? And Raso's back there, which I loved that they were there for each other. Nikki, what were some positives or negatives from the game that you took?
I feel like we just like played the ball. Like we weren't kicking it in the air, kicking it long. I feel like we were trying to play as if Sam was on the field in the first few games.
Yeah.
But then we started to combine, kept the ball on the ground, and like you said, like the left side was just boss. Like so good to see. And, you know, Hayley got 2 goals, which is great for her confidence as well.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Definitely.
Yeah. Any positives, negatives from you, Samuel?
I think positives. I think the changes is a positive from the coach's perspective. But I think again, you mentioned this, KRISSA, the subs were a little bit strange again.
It's killing me.
I know I don't want to
really,
say anything because we won 4-0
Yes,
and
yes.
we're through, and you couldn't be happier. But
But you
it's
could be
just a bit strange, isn't it?
I found myself in like the last 20 minutes, like getting angry, and I'm like, I shouldn't be angry. We're up 3-0, but what the hell is going on?
We have the least used
We've
players in the
only used
squad.
14 players the whole tournament. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? Like, it's really
Even Gori was looking so bruised
Oh
and
my
battered by the
God,
end, and I was like,
take her
save
off.
her for the.
Apparently her toe's like black.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
God.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
looked
just
like it
like-
would have been.
And like Ford has like just run so much, like put in everything each game. Like, give these players a break.
And also give players a chance to do something. The
young
game
players,
at 3-0, the game's done. So give players a chance to show what they
And
can
it's
do.
not
But
like
like for
Canada
Charlie
even
to
looked
come in
threatening.
and like, I'm so happy she got her debut, but like as a fullback,
Yeah.
like to then go into the middle in a game like that, I don't know. I feel like it was, and also to only get 1 or 2
I
minutes
feel like that was
too.
a bit
like,
disrespectful to her.
I know,
like,
it's a bit pity. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, here, have a little run.
and it's like the harder these games get and the more we progress, it's like, I don't know what it is. Is it like he doesn't trust the younger players? Like, I don't understand. You've chosen a squad.
It's-
use the players. And even
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Chidiac. Like, after that performance she put on in the little time she got in the previous game, to not even put her on and give her a
100%.
chance to perform in a game where she's a different style player. She could have maybe scored or created something else. Like,
And
it's very weird.
I think for me, the longer the tournament goes on and the longer we stay in the tournament, the players on the bench are going to be needed to play a bigger role.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you don't bring them on in that game, we've only used 3 players off the bench. Like this whole, it just doesn't
yeah.
make sense. 5 minutes, 2 minutes. So they're not getting any opportunity. So when they're getting on the field, it's going to be their first time on the field, or it's going to be their first minutes, their first touches.
You want to get those like cobwebs out in
Exactly.
the group stages. And
Exactly.
also, we're up 3-0.
What better
And he
time?
moves to 5 at the back and puts Polkinghorn on. I love Claire Polkinghorn. She's my favourite defender we have in the team. But I'm like, what? Like, why are you bringing a defender on to,
What are you,
you know,
solidifying?
Exactly. I'm like, it's not like it's 1-0 and we have to
Yeah.
win this game. Like, the game was won. Canada did not look threatening at all. And you bring on a defender and play 5 at the back. It's very weird. And I don't know what's going to
Strange.
happen.
Very strange.
You know, in the group, in
But
the round of 16. and
Can't let
stuff,
it
but-
rain on the parade that was 4-0.
Yeah,
yeah, and
definitely.
a positive to finish that off. I feel like every game that we've gone on, more people have now jumped on to support the Matildas. So
Yeah, facts.
everyone's now so happy we made it to round 16. If we get past round 16 into the quarters, like more and more people are getting on it. So I think the further
Well,
we
even
go,
just
the better.
like, you know, people I know that don't watch football, they're like, oh, what about the Matildas?
Yes,
like,
totally.
it's so nice, everyone getting behind them. And the crowd was incredible.
Shout out
it just
Melbourne.
seems to get
Yeah,
better
that's awesome.
every single week.
Yeah.
And, you know, back in Sydney on Monday, I think the support's going to be amazing. And, like, I just can't wait to see what the girls do against Denmark. Denmark? Yeah. Moving on to that group, England. Amazing game. The shining light in England. Again, Lauren James. How do we feel about her impact on the team? Nikki, how do you feel about Lauren James?
Like, what a goddess.
I think we've talked about her
that
like
is
every
the
day
perfect
since
word.
it happened.
Like, every day I'm like, Emma, if I could just be half the player of Lauren James, I'd be happy. Like, I'd die happy.
She is just incredible. Just her influence on the team at 21 years of age is crazy. Her quality of skills, her technique, her quality of goals that she scored this tournament, like just bangers. Every goal, she's like, I'm not scoring a simple goal. Like, who do you think I
I just
am?
love how casual she looks. Like, how can you make that look so easy? That first
So
touch
easy.
goal.
Yeah.
At the
I
highest
Yeah, the
know.
volley.
intensity.
It was.
I know.
And
The
she
didn't
volley?
try to whack the
No, she just
no.
she's like,
Yeah.
I know where I'm going to
No,
put this.
that's
Yeah,
so
If I
exactly.
tried to do that, I'd totally roll my ankle.
Can you guys explain to me why she didn't start in the first game? Is there like something that I'm missing?
I think in the Euros, like Hemp and Chloe Kelly, like they were kind of mainstays. Like, I don't know, maybe they were just staying consistent because that was working for them.
And it was
but-
hard to change a winning
Yeah, but
team.
I think Hemp coming off the bench. Oh, she did start last game, but in the second one when she came off the bench because she's so quick, like she was causing a lot of problems. So I guess when you have that kind of depth of someone that plays for Man City that can come off the bench and
Yeah,
kill it, like
crazy.
that works too.
I know, having all this
Because
quality.
to me, when I watch England play, when I watch Lauren James play, it's like she is clearly like one of the best players in the tournament.
Untouchable.
Her technical ability, I haven't seen many players in the tournament with near her ability.
And I
She would
can't
be
see
the
any
best,
defender
yeah.
that can compete with her.
Exactly.
That can get the
Yeah,
ball
let
off
alone
her.
like three. I swear, there's been like 3 or 4 defenders trying to defend her, and when they do get drawn, you can't play against her. Like,
Yeah,
If
exactly.
it's 1v1, she'll beat you. If 3 people come and defend her, she'll find a pass to
Exactly.
someone else. Like it's
Because she's
unbelievable.
creating, she's scoring.
Yeah.
So like there is absolutely nothing left for her to be doing.
3
that
goals.
she's
I
not
would say
doing.
3 goals.
Yeah.
Say the offside
That-
one. But
okay,
three,
that-
I don't know.
3
3
and
goals,
3.
3 assists, like in one game.
That
Yeah.
disallowed goal, by the way,
Yeah.
I don't get the
confused
decision
me a
at
lot.
That
all.
was confusing because she didn't even go for
She
it.
didn't go near
But
the
Lucy,
ball.
it wasn't like it was on the second phase. Like the first one, she was definitely
Exactly.
offside, but that was not
But
when the
then
goal
the
was.
second phase came off the England player when she was behind the England
Yeah,
player.
exactly.
So I'm trying to understand what the ref saw.
Some of these
Yeah.
calls have been a little bit
Very
weird.
strange.
Like
The one on
even-
Ellie Carpenter was so stiff. Like
I
the
was
offside.
like, she's the players behind her.
It was like
how
her heel.
I
I
thought
was
Ellie
so-
was going to score. Then I almost.
You could see
Yeah.
she was like reaching. She's like, so
I don't know
close.
how she even like missed the ball there, but
Yeah.
like anyway, it's just
But if that England one's offside, then almost every single thing is offside. Like they
Every
better
free
call
kick, yeah,
everything
totally.
offside.
That's
Because
the
if
thing.
that
there
one's
were
off.
no goals scored.
Yeah, there's not a
Zero.
single other goal scored at the World Cup if that's offside. We're being ridiculous.
oh, but no, she is like Nikki said, a goddess. She's I think going to take them very far if she keeps up this form. How far do you think England will go, Nikki?
I feel like definitely to the semi-final level.
That's a good shout. What do you reckon, Emma? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think they definitely have the potential to go all the way. I feel like once you get to that point, though, like you honestly just can't pick it. Like even now, you can't pick it, let alone when it gets to
Even
semis
the
and
group
quarters.
stage,
Like,
some of the teams have
you
gone
see-
through.
yeah,
What is happening?
you see,
Yeah.
I feel like the best
Crazy.
examples like just Italy and men's football. Like, how do they even get that far? But it's just they play tournament football. So
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be tough. But I think they could definitely go all the way for sure.
Yeah.
So different. Like they've been so consistent in the group stage, and then like finals and round of 16 is just like a different
It's
brand.
100% so different. I don't know. I think I don't know. It's hard because their first 2 games they weren't super convincing, and then now they have this amazing
Yeah,
performance, and she's just on fire. But it's like they can go back. But I think you said last week, or maybe Sam said it last week, I can't remember. Just they didn't start too great in the Euros, and then they just got better and better. So it could be
Same
the
case.
same thing. They could just keep, leveling up each game.
Yeah.
So I think they'll definitely reach the semis.
Yeah, I see it too.
Yeah.
I said it before the tournament, then I stopped believing
You
it.
said a lot before the tournament.
Yeah, and then
like you've called everything, but yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we got the files, right?
Yeah.
I said it before the tournament, and then once the tournament started, I stopped believing it. Yeah, I stopped believing. I said I thought they could win, but then after I watched the first 2 games, I was like, maybe I was really wrong. But then again, now I'm like, I'm back.
Lauren James
there
is
we
back.
go.
So yeah, that's it.
There we
I feel
go.
like some teams do peak in the group stages and then they struggle in the round of 16, but
100%.
I can't see England doing that.
Like
I
the
just-
England men's side. Yeah.
Yes, great example. I just see this England's women's side just getting better and better. What about South Africa? I cannot
good.
believe Italy are going home. South Africa 9. That was not it.
Yeah, we should.
90. Yeah, that was it. I'm not going to try again. 92nd minute winner or 91st minute, whatever it was. What happened? How do we feel about Italy going home and South Africa making it through, Emma?
I'm so happy that South Africa made it through. I feel like they were really hard done by in the first against
Yeah.
Sweden. Like they were super impressive. And they've just come in and killed it. Like I think they definitely deserve to be going through. Sorry, Italy. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Do you feel the
Obviously,
same? Yeah.
Emma's not Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly. Jeez. No, but I just feel like, I don't know. I think everyone had high expectations for Italy. And like you said, South Africa was so unlucky in that first game against Sweden, and they showed their quality. The goals they scored this game, like the own goal was another story, but the 2 goals they did score were just like phenomenal goals. And I think they're a very good defensive side. And I think this game especially, they really picked their moments going forward and just tore Italy apart with those little passes. And I mean, hopefully they can do well. How do you think they'll go in the round of 16
I
against
mean,
Netherlands? It's a
Netherlands
tough
look
game.
very, very
Yeah.
good to me.
I'm
And
going
so
to that game.
Oh, wow, that's going to be
shit.
such a
Bit of a
shame.
flex, I know. Sorry.
That's good.
Please.
No. I'll be watching that one from my house, I think. But damn. I wish I was going to the game.
Yeah, I'm jealous now.
If you want to sponsor me, get me a ticket to the game. Let him shoot on Instagram and YouTube, not TikTok.
Do not message us.
But yeah, honestly, I think they have to be as solid as they can be defensively. I don't think they can concede early because I think once you concede early against Netherlands, it's going to be very, very tough.
Yeah, they're just going to roll.
Yeah, they've got to. As long as the game goes 0-0, I think they're in with a shout. But to be completely honest, I can't see them getting through.
I think that Sweden game, we saw them like being very good and very resilient in defense, and then towards the end of the game, they were trying to get the win, and they sort of opened themselves up, and then Netherlands got that. Sweden got that late goal. How do you think they'll go against Netherlands?
I feel like it'll be so entertaining. Like
It's going to be a great game.
Just such an open match. Two very kind of different styles of football, which is cool. I actually used to play with one of the South African players.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really know how to. Her nickname was Fifi, so Fifi Jane, Rafolo Jane. And
Oh,
she's
nice.
a midfielder.
Amazing.
So it's so awesome to see people that
That's
you
incredible.
know and you've played with.
Yeah, at the World
at the
Cup.
World Cup.
Amazing.
So-
She's their captain.
Yeah. Oh no way. There you go.
There you go.
So that's
Another flex, Nicki.
Yeah, there you go.
great teammate.
Yeah.
But no, I think I'm just loving even with Jamaica last night. It's just there is so much heart in these teams.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just so inspiring for their nations as well.
100%.
It's given people so much purpose. So
It's
I
amazing.
just hope that they can go home proud if they go home, but if they surge on.
Sometimes these
Go
teams,
South Africa.
I think you mentioned the other week, Morocco in the Men's World Cup, they just get this fire in their belly. And I don't know whether it's going to be Jamaica, Nigeria or South Africa, whatever, but one of these teams I think is going to just keep going and keep progressing further. How do you think they'll go against Netherlands, Emma?
Yeah, I think it'll be tough. I think potentially I feel like I said the Netherlands were going to be a bit of a disappointment. So I take that back.
I was wrong. I'm
My
sorry.
bad.
I'm happy to say that. But I think they might be too big, too strong, just quality wise. But then again, as we know, anything can happen. But I'm just loving South Africa's off field
Energy.
vibe,
Yeah.
the
Yes,
singing, the
definitely.
celebrations. It's just emotional for them, I'm sure, and really special. Yeah, I think it's huge. The Bafana scoring, South, it's giving off that vibe.
Yeah.
It's special.
100%.
Now moving on to Group F. So wild. So Jamaica, France, Brazil, Panama. Brazil go home. Marta's fairy tale does not happen. How do we feel about that group? I'm just I'm shook at that
For-
Jamaica just holding on and making it through the group.
For
How do you
20
feel about
minutes,
that?
for 20 minutes, I was in a dream. When Panama were up 1-0,
Yeah, oh my God.
France were going out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that felt like the
scenes.
best thing ever. And then so quickly it just came crashing down. 1-0, 2-1, 3-1. I'm sitting there
Yeah. It
well.
was a good dream for a
It
while.
was,
Yeah.
they did. It was fun while it lasted.
3 goals.
When I saw France sitting in third, going out of the group,
how
that
nice.
was that was sensational.
Oh, they did. They showed their quality and not even starting their big players,
Yeah.
which,
They're
can be
bastards for that. But yeah.
bastards for that.
Yeah.
But obviously it paid off. How do we feel about Brazil going out? Emma, it's weird. I feel like they were so good in the first game and
They catfished us.
they
They
100%
really
did. And
they really did.
I feel like they didn't really have great chances against Jamaica
didn't.
either. They just didn't look obviously they wanted to make it through, but it just didn't look
Uninspiring.
that is the word. You always know what
Killed
I'm
it.
thinking.
Exactly.
This is
Chemistry,
why-
100.
Amazing. 100. Chemistry, 100. How did you feel about Brazil going out and Jamaica going through?
I think it's a big credit to Jamaica, for Brazil not to have many chances. It's more on that side because we know Brazil can create chances pretty much with their quality. So I think, huge ups for Jamaica. Obviously just sad, as a football fan, you never, Brazil's such a big part of football. So it's sad to see them go, especially for Marta. Her speech in the press conference was really hit home. So I think it was, interesting for them to go home, but they'll come back bigger and stronger. And obviously just happy for Jamaica, full credit to them. Can't take anything away from them.
Yeah, for sure. I think I heard last night it was the first time in 28 years that Brazil hadn't progressed out of the group, which is it's crazy.
Jamaica had to have a GoFundMe page to get to them to the World Cup. That's
and now they're in the round of 16.
Yeah, it's so
it's
crazy.
crazy. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it makes me so happy. Like, how can you not be? It's a bittersweet moment for Marta, but I think, like, she was so gracious at the end of the game, and in her post-match interview, just, like, she's left her legacy and she's happy with that. But, like, she spoke to, I'm having a mind blank. Bunny Shaw.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That was nice. Yeah.
I was like, Bobby?
But it's something.
And, like, said, like, you're the future, like, of women's
Which is
That is
insane.
amazing.
Like, that
Imagine
is-
hearing that from Marta. Like,
Yeah.
The
it's,
goat.
yeah, the goat, 100%. It is sad that she didn't get her fairy tale, but Jamaica, wow, they've been incredible. And to not have Bunny Shaw for a game as well. And the only thing I think they need to obviously do if they progress is they need to score more
They need to
goals.
score.
Yeah.
They've scored one goal. And like amazing. In defense, they've been incredible, but you got to score goals to win games. They could, go 0-0 all game.
Pens.
And win on pens. You don't know. But I think this is time for Bunny Shaw to step up and, show us what she can do. And hopefully they do well.
I think, to be honest, keeping clean sheets for me is more important in tournaments like the World Cup than scoring, because eventually it feels like you're going to score. But if you're consistently solid, you keep a clean sheet, I think anything can happen.
yeah, true.
You're in the game for the whole time.
Lose.
Yeah. What about some standouts, big performances, just random weird things we saw?
Yeah.
Anything, Samuel? Got anything for
Mine's
us
got to
this
be
week?
the Panama free kick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cox's free kick. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Honestly, I said this about something else, but I feel like this is the best free kick I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
the view from behind her strike, you could put 5 people in the goal. They're not
No.
saving it. Because
100%.
tell me how it bends into the side netting. Oh my God.
It just didn't bend till the last.
It was like
Oh
the
my
most
God.
perfect shot I think I've ever seen. Like it was incredible. Any standouts for you, Emma? Any weird stuff? Anything.
anything.
Enlighten us.
I have 2 things. I
Yeah.
think obviously I have one, like obviously Linda, like we can't
Yeah.
we can't
Yeah.
not talk about her.
God,
Like
that
she
feels
was,
so long ago.
yeah,
I
I know,
know.
right? That's what I was
God.
thinking. I was like, was that
Yeah.
this match day? Yeah. No, she was amazing. I think Colombia overall, like that was unbelievable.
Incredible,
Performance. It was
yeah.
so exciting to watch. I'm so happy they
Could
got
be
the
game
win.
of the tournament.
Yeah,
That.
Yeah.
totally. That was so good. And then no, were you?
was.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Get rid of her. Get rid of her.
I think more on like a serious, cool note. Benzina from Morocco, like the first woman to wear a hijab at a World Cup. Like
That
it's
is
kind
amazing.
Of,
I love
yeah, I
that.
think that's a really nice story because this World Cup has shown the representation of all women, and so to have someone like her there as well, really fly the flag. I think that was maybe not as funny or a howler or anything, but I think it's still
No, I
worth
love
mentioning.
that.
Yeah.
Very special. Nikki, for you, any standouts or anything?
Definitely Linda. That goal was amazing. And just her story to get to the World Cup
Yeah.
was just incredible.
It's like it almost had
It's a
to be
movie.
her. Like
yeah, exactly.
yeah. Make it a movie.
I like
Well,
it. Maybe a
well, what is? I hate to keep saying, but what did we say on last episode?
We did
We
copyright.
were
We
on
did
the money
copyright
last
that
episode.
Should her life story be a Hollywood movie?
Yeah.
It should. And
Yeah.
then we saw what happened next game. God
plot
damn.
There's your,
thickens,
there's
yeah.
just
There's your goal of the
fairy tale.
tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that free kick is great.
Yes, another standout.
Esme, help
Brooks.
me, Brooks, the left back for
Netherlands.
the Netherlands. She scored
Oh,
2
yeah.
really good goals,
Yeah.
but also she's just been a weapon in defense. Like she's
Good luck
just
to
so
South Africa.
clinical and
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
I no, I just love seeing like, and
She's young
Lucy
too.
Bronze is another example, like of really good wing backs that can go forward, create and score as well. Like
Yeah.
you love to see it.
She's 18, 19.
Yeah, she'd be young.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
she's that young.
Yeah.
She
So much young
wouldn't
talent in
pick
this
it.
tournament.
The way she
Yeah.
plays,
Yeah.
it's incredible. So
For me, a big standout again was Hinata Miyazawa from Japan, and just that game.
Japan.
They
That feels so
That
long
was the
ago.
highlight.
like
Yeah, I
a
remember.
lifetime ago.
That
like
was the best. I loved watching that.
that was such a good game. Japan had I think 5 chances the whole game and they won 4-0.
I
Like
think Spain had like 4 times the amount of passes.
Yeah.
in the whole game.
Japan just took their
They're
chances and
so
took them
clinical.
so well. Like
Counter-attacking at its best.
Game plan was
100%. And
perfect.
what I loved about Japan, and they said it in like the post-match interview thing, Japan don't have one style of football. They adapt to whoever they're playing. And I just love that about a team, especially in tournament football. You have to be able to
Because everyone's so different.
adapt. Yeah, and like Japan do it so well. They can, they can sit back, they can play counter-attacking, they can play any style. And I think they're going to be, Danny hit the nail on the head a few weeks ago, they're going to be one to watch this tournament. Another quick one, Portugal was so unlucky
Oh,
to not go through.
we would have had a party
When they
if
hit
USA
the
were out.
post.
I think everyone in the world, but the Americans.
I was driving. I had the game on. I wasn't watching. I just had it on while I was driving. And when they hit the post, I was like, I could not. Are you okay? I could not believe how unlucky they were. And the US did not look good that game.
Have you seen what Carly Lloyd has come out and
Yep.
said?
No, what did she
So
say?
Yeah, I
funny.
saw that.
She's like, she's going at it. Like,
They
just,
look unfit.
yeah,
look
she's like, they don't want to be
unfit.
there. It was unimpressed. Like, just so, you can look at the, I don't
Just
wanna,
their attitude when the game was US's attitude when they finished as well. I'm like, I don't know. They all looked pissed off. They looked angry. They didn't look happy to go through. And I'm just like, you are lucky to be progressing. You should be like
Kissing the
thanking
ground.
100%.
Yeah.
And they just, it's what we've been saying. Every other team is catching up. They're not the best team anymore. The other, countries in the world are getting there. And I think, they're not top anymore. And it's very nice to see.
It's funny because like that game on Sunday that I'm going to could have been America. So now there's so many tickets available because the American fans like.
They just
true.
assumed they were going to
I
finish
did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that. That's funny.
So you
Interesting.
guys definitely get one.
Yeah.
Someone doesn't want to buy it.
I'm going to buy one
Yeah.
soon. when my pay comes in, I'll get one.
This Thursday. Maybe your paper coming today.
Yeah, I get paid on Tuesday.
Oh, never mind. Quick
Spent it.
predictions before your 3 questions for Nikki. So just for some of the round of 16 games. So I'll just ask you who will win the match and how do you think the game will play out? So Sweden, USA, Emma.
That's a strong game. Like,
That is a
two
very,
teams,
very
like,
strong game.
I think Sweden will go through.
Come
And
on!
Yes.
I think it'll be. I think maybe from.
I hate the US.
was
On
good.
this show,
Thank
that's-
you.
Yeah,
was.
we all have the same answer. No, I think Sweden will score off a corner, and then it might be tight.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, I
like
don't
it.
see USA
1-0.
winning. Yeah,
1-0.
Amazing.
I like it.
pretty safe, but
Yeah. Nikki?
Yeah,
agree?
like definitely backing Sweden in that match.
Yeah. I think Sweden too, definitely. I honestly think they're going to shock the US. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Sweden. Amanda Ilestedt, of course, off a corner. And then two nice, like Sweden looks so good on the ball. Their football, their one-touch football,
yeah,
their
Rolfo might get a goal.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think, they're definitely going to shock the US.
Oh, yeah, I
better
said
agree.
2-1 Sweden.
Oh, amazing.
And it's going to be 2-0 and then US are going to maybe sneak one late. Little hope of a comeback, but they're not. There's not going to be one.
Then they're going
going to be
home. Then they're going
crushed.
home.
And then you know what I said? I'll be at the airport waving. I'll be waving them goodbye. I just got to find out where they're leaving from, and I'll be there.
Amazing.
It's probably some private jet.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
We're not flying
I'll be
from an
there.
airport. I don't know why they're British, but I'm not
Your
good at my
accents have
on
been
this show.
horrible.
Hey, everyone said my West African
Your West
accent
African
was
accent was good.
But the rest have been shocking. England, Nigeria, Samuel.
I think it's going to be comfortable for England, 2-0. I think they'll score early. Nigeria will get back into the game, and then England will score late when they're trying to get back
Yeah.
into it.
I think England might, watching Nigeria last game, they weren't great. And I think England are just in good form. I think it's going to be like 3-0 to England. I know it's a big
Rampant.
shout,
Wow.
but yeah. Nikki?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I always thought Nigeria were going to be so hard to beat for the Aussies. But then again, we play a very different style of football to England. I feel like it'll be quite close. I feel like it'll be like 2-1. I feel
Hell
like
yeah.
Nigeria will have something
Yeah, nice.
building.
So 2-1 to Nigeria.
Sorry, 2-1 to England.
You got to give us straight answers on this show.
2-1 to Lauren James. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-1 to Lauren James. Only Lauren James.
She's grabbing a double. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be like momentum will shift, but I think England will be too good and they'll just ride the momentum the whole game and get a couple goals. So I think they might 2-0, I'm gonna say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Japan, Norway. Nikki?
I'll go Japan.
Love
Like,
it. They're just too good at the
They're
moment.
so clinical.
Yeah.
Like, their finishing is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go train with them so I
Yeah.
get better at mine.
Can I just jump into the session? Do you mind?
I'm sure I'll fit right in.
For sure.
You heard it here first.
I nearly called you Nikki. Emma, do you agree?
Yeah, Japan for me, definitely. I think Norway, one of those teams that didn't have the best group stage but managed to still get through. So it won't be an easy beat.
No,
But
definitely.
I think seeing what they did to Spain, like anything, they could win 5-0 again. Like, I don't even know. But
And
I
Japan, have not conceded a goal, have they?
no, and they've also used like most of their squad. I think only like a few people haven't played
Amazing.
yet. So
They're so
their depth
versatile
is
too,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm 100% back in Japan.
3 of them for Norway. 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Wow, I like it.
They're going to pick them out of the
I
back
like
of the
it.
net.
Now the most important game of the round of 16. Australia, Denmark. What are we feeling, Samuel? What are the Matildas going to do?
I mean, I feel like they'll get it done. I think it's going to be
a pretty
incredibly
game.
close, and I think it's going to come down to maybe a 86th minute winner.
I reckon it's going to extra time. It's going to be 1-1.
Oh,
Wow.
And he better make some subs in freaking extra time.
Lucky we'll get to extra time and there'll be
And
3 subs,
Yeah.
5 subs still available. All our subs
Oh, God.
coming on extra time.
I think Sam Kerr will play this game, and I think we'll win in extra time. Nikki?
2-1.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a close match, but I think we need to definitely score early. Hopefully put 2 in before half time so that we
like
can.
Yeah, have a bit of breathing room.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be 1-1, and then Sam Kerr. I reckon it's not going to go to extra time. I think 85th minute, Sam Kerr is going to
85th
Score.
minute, huh? You didn't want
Header.
to make it 86th?
Or 85-34.
85-34, so 86.
Sam Kerr's going to get subbed on,
Basically.
score a header. I reckon.
Like it.
Iconic.
I like it. Well, we're all in agreement today. Samuel, got 3 questions.
Alrighty, here
Oh,
we go.
Here we go.
Lucky me.
Your first question.
That sounds like a quiz show.
All right, ready?
Your first question.
You're picking a 5-a-side team out of all the players in women's history, and they're playing in your team. Your team. You're picking 4 players.
So Nikki's one player?
Yeah, Nikki,
Yeah.
you're one player. And you get to play with 4 players. Who are you picking?
Lauren James.
Lauren James
Oh, I
is
love
straight
it.
in there.
Yeah,
Amazing.
nice.
Steph Catley. The most
Steph
consistent
Catley.
player.
Yeah.
Straight in there.
Straight in there.
That's 2.
Let's put. We have to have Marta.
Marta. This
Love
team
it.
sounds
This
very
is a
good.
Very good team.
I'm thinking positions now.
Yeah,
we've got
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of forwards.
Let's hear it.
Got it. Wendy Renard.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Is
Great
anyone
pick.
scoring
The
against
wall.
this team?
Yeah, no.
Absolutely not.
And then that's the 4. And then you right here.
What
Oh,
a
yeah.
team.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that's
going to sub
brilliant.
yourself
Yeah.
out.
I'm definitely on the bench.
No. Starting. That
Oh,
team, yeah.
Go girl.
All right. And how do you reckon you go against the rest of the 5-a-side teams in the world? Good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you win
It's a very good balance.
easily. And this is at their best as well.
Balance is key.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be my forward winger position without Emma.
Ah,
Look at this.
We do have a good link up on that left side, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh my
Are you the
God.
Catlian forward of
Yeah, obviously.
every night?
yeah.
It's coming.
Like someone had to say it.
It's coming. 13th or 15th of October.
Yeah, be there.
We will.
Okay, I'll
pressure.
I'll sort out my ticket.
We'll get you
Sort of
tickets.
like
No,
you.
we'll get you tickets.
Oh,
You can be sponsored.
This is what I've been waiting
we'll
for.
sponsor you.
This is what I've been waiting for. This is the
Finally.
reason I do this show.
Freebies.
All right, if you didn't play, if you didn't play football, what would you be doing? I haven't asked anyone this question
Oh, I
yet.
love that question.
I feel like
Question for you.
Yeah. Why? Why do you think that?
Because you're really talented off the field. It's,
wow,
Yeah.
this is just
Can we be nice to each other?
She's really embodying Lauren James.
Yeah, I love it.
oh my god.
Party.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've always wanted to just do my art full time.
Amazing.
But then I feel like I'd be like some hippie with my shoes off. Like,
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be.
I feel like I need sport in my life.
Yeah, but
Amazing.
there is
But,
none.
Like, okay.
So there is absolutely none.
Sport
There's no
doesn't exist,
football.
yeah.
You never played football. What are you doing?
Yeah, probably being an artist.
Being an artist.
Amazing.
You got your own studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Do
nice
you
life.
live in
Give
the
it a shout
studio?
out.
Is
Give
it
it a
like
shout out.
No. Paddington Market. No, I do sell my art already. So
Oh, shit!
amazing.
We'll put the link in the bio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, don't. But I'm doing Paddington Markets on Saturday, so if anyone's a Sydney listener,
Oh my
Amazing.
god.
yeah.
That is, yeah, round of applause. That's impressive. Multi-talented Nicki Flannery over here.
Yeah, and the last
Again,
one.
2 plebs.
Yeah, two.
Like,
us
I
two.
want to know
us
what
two-
you guys would do.
2 pros over there. I mean, this is kind of what we do.
Yeah.
But like,
No football. Football doesn't exist.
yeah.
Think me and KRISSA would start a country music group.
You should have heard us harmonising in the car yesterday.
Unbelievable.
I said yesterday, let him shoot need to start like a choir.
I told
Could
you.
we sound
Choir?
together? Like you can hit the high notes, Tom can hit the high notes. I reckon MJ's on like the low, like
The baritone.
vibrato.
Oh,
Baritone.
is that what it is? I don't know the word.
Vibrato's where your voice. Like.
I wish I knew the term.
Anyway,
So
I like
humble.
it.
Yeah. So country music singers, I think.
Absolutely.
We probably win a couple
Don't
CMAs.
touch my absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And then the last question. This one's a bit dumb.
Wait, that's 4.
No. It's just that was only two.
was only
Are you
two.
stressed?
Yeah, I am. I'm feeling like the clock's ticking. Like it's a talk show.
Right. If the teams who qualified for the quarterfinals, I mean, round of 16, is it round of 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, qualified for the round of 16, had a big Royal Rumble, 1-on-1, each team fighting each team, which team would win that World Cup? Let's pretend like the World
So
Cup is
no
not football
football, it's
anymore.
just-
If they were all fighting against each other, which country would win and why? And who are they beating in the final? Like a big Royal Rumble, like you got Australia, Denmark,
Yeah.
you know, who's winning in a fight? Like that's the
Oh,
kind of
so, like-
question. Like it's a big brawl.
But like out of the 16 teams.
Yeah, out of those teams left. And who's winning the whole World Cup?
Okay.
And I want to hear your thought process.
What a random question. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Very random.
Yep. That's what you get here.
Yeah.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna back Japan.
Not going to back Japan.
Yeah, that wasn't my
They're
first
too
choice
nice. I'm
either,
like, oh, I can't hurt you.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like the Aussies would be like too nice as well.
Too nice. Oh.
A couple of them would
Yeah,
get in there,
different.
but
And like Hayley Raso would be like boom boom boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gori and her.
Gori.
could hang it,
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't know. Something's telling me that Sweden would be like this, like
Tapped.
yeah, like
Yeah.
don't
I
give
like
up,
it.
like tap into this other psyche.
And they would brawl good.
Yeah, I feel like it would be like very sophisticated attack.
Oh, it'd be,
No
it'd be
dirty,
thought
just
out.
get the job
No
done.
dirty.
yeah,
like,
like
yeah.
It'd be thought
tick,
out.
Tick, tick. Yeah,
So Sweden going all the way?
Versus who?
yeah. That's
In the Royal Rumble
that's where my
Women's
gut's
World
going.
Cup, Sweden are taking it home. And who are they beating in the final?
Germany.
Convincingly? Yeah, Germany.
Alexander Pop is.
Yeah, like
like
I feel like Germany would be up there.
So Nigeria and Jamaica don't get a shout for you?
I'm saying Colombia would be a shout.
Colombia,
Oh,
that's a
that's
good
a
shout.
good shout.
Yeah.
I forgot about them. How bad of me.
No, I guess they haven't really made it through yet. Oh wait, the game's today, so
So Sweden still
I
just,
know
Sweden
that.
are taking it home.
I just feel like they're like they would have that.
I just want you to do something really quick for me. Just look in that camera right here and say, if all the teams in the Women's World Cup had a brawl, Sweden would win. Just quickly. Just shout it out to the
Seriously.
camera. Go,
Okay.
go.
If all the teams in the Women's World Cup would have a brawl,
Yep.
Sweden would win.
Sweden
you
would
heard it
win.
first.
yeah.
But
The Royal
what's
Rumble
your
would-
vibe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like you've obviously thought about it.
I didn't. I really didn't. I just thought I'd
not
ask you.
surprise me.
I think maybe, I don't know. I think for some reason, Nigeria, I feel like they're getting it done. I feel like they're just, yeah.
They're
They've
very
been
like
Line fever.
solid, like their
Yeah.
back line, like they're scary. Like they would
Yeah.
like
I feel like, and maybe France.
France.
Yeah.
See, France have that energy that like
Yeah.
tap
Switch
into.
the
yeah.
yeah.
And you know who's coming last? The US.
Yeah. Bye.
The US are coming last. You know, Japan would give the US
Japan
the
would
work.
knock them out. Yeah,
they would
for
give,
sure.
they'd give them the work. I hate the US.
They're really fragile at the moment.
They are. I
Yeah.
like it. I hope they No, honestly, like it's nice to see other teams coming through. Well, this has been Centre Stage for another week. Nicki, thanks so much for being here. Emma, as always, best friend, good job. See you guys next week, and thank you to JD Sports.
Let's go. Go.
Woo!